to TubeTalk.
Welcome to you too, Dave. We've had many requests for you to be on this side of the camera.
Not happening yet.
Not happening yet?
Maybe one day.
What has to happen to get you on this side of the camera?
It's going to be a hefty amount of money.
What else?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I'll have a think about it, alright?
Alright. School holidays, you've been doing some cricket training.
Oh yeah, I have been.
Like, what I mean is you've been doing some coaching, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
Enjoyed that?
Yeah, it's been good fun. It's been pretty good. No experience as well.
And you also got a bit of cash.
Which I will happily take. So,
Yes,
yeah.
you will.
Moving on to last week of TubeTalk. Duke of Gordon had a good win, didn't he?
He did! Duke of Gordon. 2 in a row for the Duke. Bolted in. Over four lengths. Seems to handle the wet tracks in Sydney. He's picked up 2 nice maiden Class 1 $35,000 races and 2 Bob's bonuses. So it's good. I think he's a nice star in the making. I haven't spoken to John O'Shea yet, but there's a 3-year-old 2,000 metre race, benchmark 72 with 130,000 Aussie in about 3 weeks' time. So I wonder, we might talk to John, see if he's ready to go to 2,000 metres. That might be a nice race for him.
And we had a series of second places, didn't we, Dad?
We had a series of placings, we did, Doug. Who placed?
Well, this is Dramatic placed.
Second in the 2-year-old race. I reckon very unlucky, was going to win and got chopped out by the stablemate. Picked herself up, ran second. Goes for a stakes race next Saturday.
Strongbow.
Second on a Queensland Derby path on a wet track. Just very good getting home and hard, stepping up to 1,800 metres. He goes to 2,200 metres next start, will be hard to beat.
Flame of Venice.
Second. Yeah, she was following the favourite. I just wonder if the jockey just popped off a touch too early. He just popped 4 wide with about 800 metres to run, so she had to sit 4 wide for the last 800 metres. Got beaten about half a length. It was a really good run though. She's a staying filly that's just going to get better the more she matures.
Stardom.
Third at Doomben, again closed all the way up the straight, couldn't quite reel him in, and he came back with 2 black eyes and got hit by 2 clods, so that wouldn't have helped either. He's going great. He goes to the Gold Coast Cup over 2,400 metres next start.
And then Carlos.
Third, resuming. How many placings is that?
3 or 4 in a row.
So Carlos was excellent resuming over a distance too short, 1,350 metres. Was sat back last, roared home. I think if there'd been something to take him into the race, or hadn't been such a leader's bias on the day, I think he could have won. He's in for a good campaign.
Yep. And then we move on to this week. We're at Rotorua on Friday, race 3. We have Bamboo Bar.
Bamboo Bar.
Bamboo Bar.
We do. We have Bamboo Bar. He's won his last 2 trials in a row, but both on the synthetic. He's a half brother to a couple of really good horses we had, Save the Moment, Seize the Moment, so he has a special place in our heart. So we'll see how he goes on the grass as opposed to the synthetic, because he obviously loves the synthetic. I think he's just improved. I think he'll run well. I think with improvement, I think he's a definite top 3 chance.
And then at Tarapa, race on Saturday, race 2, we have Reposer Repeater.
Yeah, scratched last week from the East because he drew badly, got a good barrier draw this week. He'll hopefully be able to settle a little bit closer in a smaller field. It's just pet distance. He's one at the track. He's very competitive each way chance. Even though he's got top weight.
Race 5, we have Art de Triomphe.
Very, very classy filly resuming. She's a stakes winner. Who she trialled up very well leading into this. Lovely barrier draw too. She's travelled up well from the South Island. It is hard going straight into a Group 3 first up. It is hard, but she's got class. If she is near her best, she will give this a big shake.
And then race 7, Rip 'em Up.
Throughout the stunts, Group 2 Travis Stakes, they left the nominations open and we were going to run another race over 1,950 metres. So she's on her last racing campaign. It's a 2,000 metre race. She had 3 starts over 2,000 metres for 2 wins. Distance does not present a problem. Obviously, it's a massive step up. But we just thought, her first up run was good and we thought it was worth it throughout the stumps. So I certainly don't think she'll disgrace herself, and if she can run the first 3, it's going to be enormous for her value.
And then at Whanganui, race 3, we have Silky Red Fox.
Yeah, he was on his last chance last start, and he ran 4th, sort of rallied late, so he's got an extension. He's certainly got the ability. It's just a matter of giving him the confidence to use it. He's got Barrier 1, which is nice. Don't want the track to be too firm for him. He likes a little bit of touch and give. If it got very firm, we may possibly scratch and wait. But as long as it doesn't, from Barrier 1, he should get a nice trip. And I'd like to see him be at least as competitive as last start, or improve on his 4th with a nice run in transit. And he can do that as long as he puts his best foot forward.
Yeah. And then we have at Hawkesbury in Aussie, race 4, we have Chablis.
Yeah, 3rd up, very good 3rd last start. He's got a big weight to carry, so he drops 2 kg. So we've put a 2 kilo claimer on. He's got a nice enough draw. Should get a good run in transit. The step to 1800 metres definitely suits. The top weight colour pool is very hard to beat, but he's a definite top 3 chance.
And then race 9, we have a Tissue and Wairariri Falls.
In the Hawkesbury Gold Cup, Group 3. A Tissue, look, she's trialled 3 times now. She's jumped every time. We will be having a silent prayer for her to jump on Saturday, because obviously she stood in the stalls last couple of times. Jay Ford's done a great job with it. He sticks with the ship. She's given us every confidence that she can jump. If she does, she's got the class and ability to beat this field. There's absolutely no question. Has been a long time between runs going straight to a mile. But on class and ability, she's right in it. Right in it. Wairariri Falls, fresh up, had a nice quiet trial last week. Barrier 1 suits him really well. He's out of the handicap, the weight's a bit, and it is his first run up. But from Barrier 1, I think he should be able to sit, handy-ish, and he'll certainly show quite a bit of cheek in this race, and he'll improve for it as well. Would not be surprised to see him lob into the money at all, but he'll be improved for the run.
And then we move on to Bet of the Week.
No, we've got one more runner.
Oh no, we do. Sorry, on Sunday at Wingatui Race 1, we have Deals Done.
So just a small field. He's kicking off his winter campaign. He's a very good stayer in the wet. The track down there is a good track, and that makes things a little bit tough because he does need it wet. If it doesn't, we don't get a little bit of give, we'll scratch and wait. If we do get a little bit of give in it, he is just fresh up. It's just basically a go around, but you wouldn't be surprised to see him, because he's got ability to run sort of a nice 3rd or 4th.
And now we move on to Bet of the Week.
Which you've chosen this week.
I have, because your Bet of the Week choosing is horrible. So for the Bet of the Week, I've chosen at Wanganui Race 8, Amethysia.
Yeah, Amethysia.
Amethysia,
which is a Doug pick. It's not one of mine, but I like it. It's likes the course, 2 starts for 2 seconds.
Barrier 4.
Barrier 4, good barrier. It likes to sit handy. It's one at the distance, 2,000 metres. It's stepping up from a mile to 2,000 metres off a last start second. It looks ready to win. I think 650, I agree with you, is over the odds.
So I'll be paying a $5 each way bet on that.
Yeah, and let's see if you can get it up. And if you can, it'll be you or the teacher.
Do I get a pay rise if it wins?
No, you just get the money. You get the money from it winning.
Alright, yeah.
Alright, brother. Son. We'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Synchronised lifting over Art de Triomphe. Irish Red into the clear from Mockatini. Synchronised grabbed and headed off by Art de Triomphe. She struck the lead, Art de Triomphe at the 150. Drew clear from Synchronised. Sorrento's running on from the back. It's Art de Triomphe at the 75 metres, lonely in the lead. Art de Triomphe wins the Canterbury Bell.